Hey there everybody, it's Matt with Max Video, and today we're doing part 2 to our 7 Deadly Sins review. And so yeah, this one is heads up at the beginning, there's going to be spoilers. If you have not watched 7 Deadly Sins, you need to before you watch this video. Also, there is a part 1 to this video where I did the first half, so if you haven't seen that, go check that out. So yeah, let's get into it. We left off, if I'm correct, um, with pretty much everything going downhill really quickly. If I remember correctly, should probably have watched the other video before jumping into this one. But if I'm correct, we left off after the fighting competition to get to Diane's sacred treasure, Gideon, I think it is, and pretty much everything goes to hell in a handbasket. Um, we find out the Holy Knights have been experimenting with demon blood. Uh, well, the newer generation of Holy Knights have, and that causes them to kind of get their Holy Knight powers quicker than they need to, and it's a bit more intense and potent. So, essentially, what happens in the second half is Elizabeth gets kidnapped by a mage. Um, and the mage takes her back to the capital of Leonis um, on the request of the Grand Master Holy Knights, Hendrickson and Darius, I think his name is. He's really not too important in my opinion. His voice is fantastic. It's like smooth butter on my skin, but he's not really important to the story, in my opinion. Um, but Hendrickson, on the other hand, he's the pretty much the big main antagonist of this half, and he kind of goes up against the Seven Deadly Sins. That's pretty much the whole big thing about the second half is that Meliodas gets hella pissed that Elizabeth gets kidnapped. So he goes after her. Literally him and Bon and um, what is his name? Lust. What is his name? Gother. That's his name. So I get for not having my notes spread out in front of me. But Gother, the three of them, Diane literally picks them up and throws them to the kingdom. And they get there. That's when everything hits the fan. Essentially, the big holy, all the main holy knights come after them, and then Hendrickson reveals his master plan and activates the demon blood within everybody. And so a bunch of half holy knight, half demon creatures are roaming about the city, destroying everything, and the Seven Deadly Sins have to fix it. The whole time, everybody thinks that the Seven Deadly Sins are the one causing all the mayhem, so that's a thing. But everything kind of gets sorted out. Diane gets the crap beat out of her. King beats the crap out of, what's his face? Other fairy guy. It's kind of an uncomprehensive review I'm doing here, but nah. So yeah, we do figure out that Gilthunder is not as much of an anus as he appears to be, and it's just Veronica, I believe her name is, the enemy mage, is merely controlling him and making it to where if he doesn't do as she says, the oldest princess who he is in love with will get killed. So good for him for being a romantic. Good on you, Gilthunder. He actually turns out to be a really good guy and really naive, funny guy. It's hilarious. Hero worships Meliodas like you wouldn't believe. Yeah. At the end of the day, though, the Seven Deadly Sins are kind of they defeat Hendrickson in a big battle as he takes blood from the Grey Demon, which is a step above the Red Demon, which is what all the other Holy Knights got, was Red Demon blood. He got Grey Demon blood. So he became OP'd. It took everybody to kill him. One thing, though. What the crap is Gowther? What race is he? He got his head cut off, well, ripped off by Hendrickson, and he just picked it up, put it back on, and booped himself, and bam, healed. What? I don't understand. My best guess is he's like a goddess that became human, or kind of like Meliodas is, and is a demon in human form, but he's a goddess in human form. That's my guess. Who knows if I'm right or not? But, yeah. So they defeat him. Hawk gets killed, but is reborn again because anime. You do figure out that Elizabeth is a kind of a apostle of the goddesses, and she gets these like crazy druid powers, and it's insane. Where was this at the beginning? You could have killed everything that came your way at the beginning if you'd had these powers. But so that's the thing. But yeah, it really rounds out this season well. You get a definite end to this arc. The 4 OVAs that are on Netflix, they're nice filler. Kind of give you some backstory and some nice, ooey gooey, mushy, romantic moments. King and Diane finally have a moment, and that's adorable. I love Diane so much. She's just adorable to me. And her and King's relationship, I really feel like it could be a funny thing. It'd be cute and funny at the same time, but yeah. So these are just my thoughts as to the second half of it. Take them at face value, like most of the reviews I do. But yeah, let me know what you thought of the second half of Seven Deadly Sins. Tell me if you're looking forward to the second season. I imagine you are. I am. I'm definitely looking forward to it. My next recommendation of Netflix anime to watch was The Adventures of Sinbad, one of the Magi stories. I do plan on watching all the Magi stories on Netflix, but that's gonna be a minute. So, yeah. Anyway, that's all for me, guys. Let me know if there's any anime you want me to review. I'm still watching this current season. I'm watching a older one from 2009, I think, right now. I'm going to be reviewing that. Got a book I'm reading right now to review, and I have 2 movies I'm going to be reviewing soon. So, lots of things of many different categories to review. And as always, I love all of you. I'll see you in the next video.